Good morning. This morning I am joined with Matt Zika from the National Weather Service, and we are talking about Winter Weather Awareness Week. It's odd to be talking about this right now just because of how warm it's been.
Yes, but most Yoopers know, usually by this point in the season, we've had multiple bouts of wintry weather to get us thinking ahead to the upcoming winter season.
Right. You were just telling me about 2 or 3 years ago we saw all of that snow. Nothing like that this year, though, although we need to start getting prepared. Can you just tell us what Winter Weather Awareness Week is?
Yeah, every year the governor will declare 1 week in the later fall to be that week for folks to think ahead about the upcoming winter season. And this is that week this year. As I said, usually we've had a few little hints of winter weather, so people are already thinking ahead, getting their snow tires on, finding their snow brushes, doing all those things. But this year has been an odd year. It's been very mild so far this fall into the November season, and so I would think a lot of people haven't necessarily maybe made those precautions or prepared things yet, and so it's time to do that.
Right. Well, this time is the best time to be prepared and get stuff ready in your car. What are a couple things that you should have ready in your car to go for the winter weather?
A lot of it is just simple common sense. Obviously, if you're out traveling around on the roads during the winter season, the M28 stretch or up through the Keweenaw Peninsula, just one little slip up, you could be in a ditch for a while before somebody could get to you. So, putting a safety kit with blankets, water, maybe some snack bars and, kitty litter and shovel, things like that are all very valuable things in case you do get stranded for a short amount of time.
Okay, so we were just talking about what's going on in the weather right now. We're seeing real mild temperatures. How long is this going to last for? Can you give us a little bit of an outlook into winter? I know it's asking a lot, but...
Well, there's no doubt. Last year we had El Nino, and we knew it was going to be very warm for the winter season. This year El Nino is gone, and so the overall outlook is a little bit up in the air. Other than we can say confidently it's going to be colder this winter than it was last winter. Probably a little bit more typical. It'll take some time to get there, probably not till early December before we see things cooling down to where we would expect them to be for around this time of year. So we still have another week to 10 days of preparedness time before the winter season really starts to set in the UP.
Awesome. Can you just touch real quick on the different winter storms that we could see, like the winter weather watches and stuff like that? Explain a couple of those and what we really need to be watching for this winter.
Right. Yeah. It usually is a little confusing when we get bombarded with all these weather warnings and advisories through the winter season. The Weather Service uses a kind of a tiered approach to letting people know that there's upcoming storm. And so when they hear there's a winter storm watch or blizzard watch, it doesn't mean there's 100% certainty it's going to happen, but it means start your preparations because the confidence is increasing. When they hear there are winter storm warnings or blizzard warnings, that means we're basically 100% confident we're going to have a significant snow event or even a lake effect snow warning. And so that within 24 hours, it's going to be snowing significantly, and so we expect folks to take precautions before that. Awesome. A lot of times they'll hear the reference to lake effect snow advisory or winter weather advisory, and those are just events that are a little bit more nuisance snow events where obviously if you take your time and from getting to place, you can still get around, but it's more notification let you know that it will be snowing at least a little bit on those days.
Awesome. Well, now is the time to get prepared for the winter weather season. This week is Winter Weather Awareness Week.